Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you part 26 of my Hades 2 playthrough. Now, before we get started on anything today, I'm going to just straight up say I'm not doing the update until it comes out officially. I know I can get early access or beta or whatever you want to call it is available to everyone, and it's quite easy to get into to show you what the updated ending is and everything. I'm not going to do that. We still have things post true ending that we have to do anyway. Like we've got all these prophecies, we've got some more incantations that I know of, we've got all of these things that we still have to do. And we were going to go back to doing some Hades 1 stuff to try and finish what I wanted to do in that. So, yeah, we're just going to leave the updated ending until it comes out officially. But, while I'm here, I want to... So, there's an incantation that I've seen. Don't remember what it's called. I'm actually going to bring up the incantation list. Because there are some that pretty much every incantation we have left are locked behind specific stuff. Let's just bring up the Hades 2 incantations. Like what we have left is what was it? There was one that required 7 Z Sands and 7 of Typhon Eyes, or Void Lenses. Yes, the acceptance of another fate. Requires 7 Fate Fabric, 7 Z Sand, and 7 Void Lenses. Insight into Offerings unlocked, which is a cauldron thing. Favored of all keepsakes unlocked. Spreading of ashes unlocked. Obtained the second statue of the Knights Champion by completing both Underworld and Surface Routes 16 Fear. Done that, obviously. Defeated Kronos and Typhon 7 times or more. Pretty sure I've done that. So, yeah, really we should have all of that. Like, Insight into Offerings, I'm pretty sure, is the one that, reveals the boons and everything. So, I don't know why we don't have this. Unless we do and I've just not been able to see it. Because it's meant to be between, Long Arm of the Unseen and Knight's Craftwork. It's meant to be right in here. But we don't have it. Another one we don't have is, it's going all the way down. Obviously, Rivals of Olden Rot, because we haven't done Cerberus in the, Unrivaled fight. That's fair. We're going to be doing that today. Hopefully. Surge of Desecrated Pools. The creative pool of purging between each underworld region. You need to purge 3 boons at the Tartarus pool of purging. And we've done none. So that's just pretty much got to do 3 underworld runs, purge 1 at least each run. We don't actually have to do 3 runs if we do more, but power to pause and reflect. That's ability to actually pause during the Unrivaled Kronos fight. We need to actually get the Unrivaled Kronos fight and try and pause during it. There was one more. There's getting the um music maker to optionally choose which melodies to play based on whim alone. I need to purchase 5 songs. And I'm pretty sure that was it, yeah. So all of those require something that we haven't even done any of. Like, we back out of this and go.
The night is ours,
Hello.
Shades.
We haven't purchased any of these. So let's just purchase the top 5, I guess.
Got a request for you.
There's 3. Can't get that one just yet.
Mind playing this one next?
And we need more kudos. Ah, Song of the Sirens. There's also, in the same way, I got this for by me by watching someone else's playthrough. In the same way that, there was that thing with the tears for Medea, there's also something similar with Circe, but you just have to get the, dialogue for it. But having looked through all of the ones we have left...
Recycle, please, broker.
You don't actually need much of any of these. And what we do need is...
Back to Gaia.
Like, as long as I don't sell the drops from Kronos and Typhon, which I don't even think I can, yeah. We can just sell all
Recycle,
of
please,
this.
broker.
And just when we get the... Because I don't think we need any more, of anything on the multi-crafts, like the timed ones. It is possible we may need shadow extract or something for the final knives, but whatever. And now we can spend a lot more on decorations.
If I may confide something, Goddess. Throughout my mortal life, I never wanted to depend on anyone. But I always had aid. From great warriors, sailors, even gods. Yet, even still, it's difficult to ask assistance in personal matters.
I know the feeling well. A sense of weakness. The inability to do something oneself. We strive for self-sufficiency and we don't wish to heap our troubles on our comrades.
Aye, we know it isn't weakness, but we have to fight our instincts there a bit, don't we? Though mainly what I wished to say was, thank you for the aid you've given me. You needn't have gone out of your way.
Of course. We've come this far together.
Neat. I really thought that would have only unlocked after, after we did the quest for him. But, we're going to be doing today, trying to get these 3 done. That it depends entirely on whether or not we see Circe. But, we can do the Scylla and Unrivaled, Cerberus in the same fight. This one can't be done in the same run as the Scylla one because we need Morris's pin. Yeah. But, what I want to do is run down here. Yeah, that's fine. Who was it? Supay.
You.
Right, I've got to do it in the pool. I thought I made all of the...
Jot it down.
That's why I sold everything. I made all of the... That's a little annoying. Okay, so we're going to be needing to get another... Enough of that, whatever. That's pretty easy to do. Like, I can buy all the the Psyche, the Ash, the Fade Fabric, all of that. In fact, I may just do that now.
Broker. Fair trade.
I really should have looked at this before I
Took you long enough.
before I just sold everything, but oh well.
Power to create.
We've got Rocky,
Something
so
taken some while.
that means when we go down, we should get as much Dingo as we can. Yeah, we're gonna try for the fates first, and just hope that we don't get go like that, and is there another one I could drop? I mean, I don't actually need
What say the cards
this
this
one.
eve?
so let's go with that.
Ready. Commencing.
Because we don't want to run the risk of getting the Death Defiances
No trace of the old Kronos shall remain.
from the Judgment or whatever it is.
One of many benefits to awful Typhon being cast away. Apparently, you have to face him somewhere still. At least some hallucinated remnant of him. I'm glad I don't.
Okay, sure, we'll go with that.
I accept this gift.
Playing on no heated run, I just realized. So I've got to remember once I get to Oceanus, the pin
There it is.
and 3 sequential rooms, I need to activate it, and then I need to die. Just to be safe, I'm going to die in the 4th room. Just to be safe.
Stout Poseidon went out of his way for you earlier, I would have got here even sooner. The sea is unreliable, whilst my bond is forever. Figuratively, at least.
Okay. None of these are really gonna help me. Guess we can go like that and do our Omega cast.
What do we have in
Anything
here?
I want from this? Not really. I'll take your,
Whalers again.
will I take his cast?
Time for a tune-up.
Why am I not gifting to the gods?
Stuff of dusk, is it? Discura, that's her name. Forged who only knows how deep within the earth under the watchful eye of night. Something like that.
Okay, I didn't even get offered it, so...
Yes.
Let's go speak to Arachne. I could have taken Demeter's, cast.
Arachne, we need to talk about what happened with Headmistress. She didn't fashion a poison expressly to ruin your life. She didn't even know you at the time.
Don't you think I know all that? But what am I supposed to do? Thank her? I may be very small, my friend, but I still have my pride. And you can still have your dress.
I don't have a hex, so
It's just right.
yeah, we'll go with this. Try and get his cast.
Out of
Yeah,
my
that wasn't
sight.
bad.
You may have heard about the actions of Prometheus that earned him all my wrath. He stole from us, denied us the glory of bestowing fire onto mortal kind on our own terms. He suffered as a consequence, but not nearly enough.
Thunderous power.
The fact that he thinks that having his liver eaten
Such secrets in
for
this stuff.
untold eons, like an eagle that has to peck through his skin every day,
Prove it.
was not enough of
Could
a
use
punishment.
more coin. How about I take yours as soon as we're finished around here? There they are.
Ah, she got one.
That settles it. Go on and gloat.
Good find.
First
Tell me
wager
what.
in a while. Been busy up top, breathing surface air. Thought maybe you came to your senses and left things to me.
Oh, I'm not finished here by any means. And evidently neither are you. Still at it like before. Quite difficult, I know.
Oh, shut up. See you soon.
And you.
Probably would have preferred that room. Because we're going to be dying in Oceanus, no real point in taking Chaos.
More coming.
Feels so weird doing a no heat run. Right.
Again, good niece. Although presumably you must have known, as likely all the unmarked packaging concealing this boon was soaked all the way through.
Some bones.
Ranked up my storm ring.
Your staff takes on an unexpected form. Last I saw it thus was on a distant isle in the seas above, where the enchantress Circe plied her trade.
This is the form Discura took with her. I feel a greater sense of calm and focus now, as though her own experience fused with mine.
Circe knew Discura's next bearer would need it for a task of some import. Thus she lent some of her strength to complement your own.
Here's the thing. They said that the nocturnal arms were locked away until the time when the realm needed them most. How were their previous wielders to melt? That is why I like the Zeus cast
You
on
arrive
this
with
stuff.
not so much as a single cut or scrape, and thus depart. Such strength and agility as can stop time. Return to Shadow now.
Thank you, Headmistress.
I really should have taken the a dress with less health.
Greetings. You have my children's blessings even now. I'm relieved they are still offering their aid, considering the crisis I created and the harm I brought upon their home.
It seems we're all committed to setting this right, such as we can. The Olympians are no strangers to occasional fights anyhow, although perhaps not quite as bad as this last one.
Yes, well, if we are to exist in this small world together for eternity, we have incentive to alleviate the misery which we ourselves create. I thank you all for the support.
Pin. That's it.
The pin. Into the depths.
So we're just going to go through these first rooms.
Alright, Fates, where are you?
I didn't mean for it to take all of them, but
Lost.
that over damaged. Come on. Rocky, no.
My dreams have stalled again.
Doom averted.
There's one. Two. Don't assume that these are the last ones then.
For me.
Doom averted 3 times. Now we have to oh well, this is an easy room to die in.
King. feeling. Hello? Lord Moros, is that you?
All right. We're here. Well, what do you know? We got ourselves a visitor, ladies. Who would have thought? You found us, sweetie. You get, I don't know, 3 questions? 3 of us, 3 questions. Sounds reasonable, right?
You're the Fates. You're really here.
Otho,
Are you
Lachesis,
safe?
and Atropos.
In any distress? Your brother, Lord Moros, he searched everywhere for you, and not just him.
I've never seen the Fates, but depicted as the Maiden Mother Crone.
Are you safe in any distress? Phew, what do you think, ladies? We count that as 1 question or 2? I say go easy on her. Seems like a nice girl. Count it as just 1, okay?
Oh yeah, nice girl, you're right. Count it as 1. Okay.
Okay, we're fine, sweetie. At least now we are. Your grandpa got us. Yeah, we were a little miffed, you know? Because we'd been weaving. So then we figured, what's a better time to take a break?
Take a break? Shouldn't you have sent word to Lord Moros, much less anybody else? He's been very concerned.
It's 2.
That's question 2. We did send word. That's why you're here. Moros, he's a real sweetheart. We figured he could use a little alone time. Okay, last question.
Last question, What do you all intend to do, now that Kronos no longer seems to be a threat? How do we prevent something like this from happening again?
That's 2 questions.
Okay, now that I'm counting as 2 questions, so I'm only gonna give you the first one. Or maybe it was the second. I'm getting mixed up. Point is, we're not gonna do a thing. This has been nice.
Not going to do a thing, and I'm unable to ask further questions, so perhaps you're going to elaborate.
Hey, who knows what's gonna happen, you or me? Look, all you gods, you got yourselves into this.
I like the way Atropos is staring
you
at
made
me.
this cause of us. Well, we don't like that kind of pressure. You've been doing okay on your own, so...
Yeah, you've been doing okay. So we are gonna let you keep this up.
We're gonna let you keep this up. And once you've had your fill being without us for a while, you're gonna hand it over to mortals. Just like we're handing it over to you.
And what over to mortals? Which is to say, I don't know how I can respond to that without another question.
That's alright, sweetie. Think of it like, you gods can do your own thing for a while, then mortals can do theirs. It'll be a brand new age. Been a while since the last one of those.
So you're retiring, all 3 of you. No more weavings. We're to keep fending for ourselves, come what may.
Oh, come on. Don't make it sound like such a big deal. Not like you're gonna do anything different anyway. But you could. Just ask your old teacher sometime. Now, she's pulled some strings, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, teacher's definitely pulled some strings, all right. You mean headmistress? So you're saying...
Lachesis.
I don't know what you're saying, but I'll ask. As you well know, I couldn't have done any of this without her.
Thank you for your input, Atropos.
Ah, yeah, we know. Well, anyway, sweetie, we're gonna cut you loose, as we've got other things to do. But not weaving. Not for the foreseeable future, as they say. So nice to finally meet you. Bye!
Bye, and thank you all.
Golden Age reached the epilogue of the story.
Thus did the 3 reclusive and feared fates, whose often unpredictable weavings determine all that is to come, even for gods, declare the dawning of another age. An age in which both mortals and immortals shall be free to choose their path, so long as they believe the choice exists. A golden age, during which mortal kind shall not be ruled entirely by divine right, but by itself. Word quickly spreads from the heights of Olympus to the depths of the underworld, foretelling of this perhaps very, very distant future filled with possibility and the unknown. Many rejoice, but others know that gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. For now, we can but use the time we have, both to prepare and to the best
Now,
of our
exactly what
ability
these gods
to live.
deal with the mortals governing themselves. Because we've seen that even the good ones that we're friends with
I'll have to keep working on that.
They,
On both counts.
are still extremely petty, like Athena and Zeus. Not so much Poseidon, Hera, all those ones.
Hey Dora, what if hypothetically there were to be the dawning of another age at some point, and the gods then truly did leave mortals more or less alone? More than before.
What, are you making me some kind of offer here? I know you're a big deal lately, but not even you have the power to pull something like that off, Mel. Why would the gods give up their gig?
Even the gods are subject to the will of the three fates. None of us can entirely control what shall come to pass, and there are prophecies that cannot change no matter what.
You really believe that stuff even after everything you did? I mean, was there really some kind of prophecy about Kronos and how you'd end up beating him eventually once you realized your true potential thanks to me?
Well, no, because the fates went missing throughout most of this ordeal, but they don't tend to be mistaken.
Right. I'll believe it when it happens.
That interaction basically means that if they were ever to make a third Hades game,
You found them.
this couldn't be a thing. Anyway, let's finish
We
off
needn't
the...
settle for the way it is. Sure, why not?
Can do. I don't see you ever wearing those. Can I have them?
Dora, you don't have feet.
You somehow found my sisters at long last.
I do wonder if I can trigger that again. Like if I follow the same steps. You got anything to say about your sisters?
Whoa! You startled me there, Trouble. Sneaking up on me like that, I almost blasted you. You gotta be more careful.
I don't appreciate you brandishing that thing about. Weapons remain prohibited outside the training grounds, in case you didn't know.
Damn it.
Weapons? Hello, this is the adamant rail you're talking about. This baby once took Titans down. It's a work of art, and no one's taking it from me.
You ever going to tell me how you got your hands on it to begin with? It was intended to be in my father's care, yet somehow it's in yours.
Turns out he wasn't so good at protecting his own.
I mean, considering Achilles was able to steal all of them out from under his nose.
My sisters, they're all right. I was about to say thank the fates, but in this case, Princess, I can only say thank you. While you'd best not tell me how you did it, please do tell how it was to meet them finally.
It was an interesting conversation, and they seem to be doing well, that much I can say. And you're probably aware of the new major prophecy that they foretold.
The advent of another age. They notified me, yes. Perhaps it's their way of preventing any further attempts to circumvent their will, assuming this age does arrive.
What does
Or
this mean
maybe
for
they
you,
can
then, Morris?
get away
Since
with
your
reasoning
sisters
that
have no immediate plans to resume their customary weaving.
it's still in the same age, so there can still be prophecies.
I think it means that mortals shall be having a reprieve from me, potentially for quite some time, and that I'll have to find something to do.
Unfortunately, Doom has not left mortal lives.
You could remain here with us, help tend the crossroads, learn our craft.
I'd like that very much.
Same. Where are you, headmistress?
I wonder what they mean by, ask her.
Some more recycling.
Hey, I found your sisters.
Heard you found the three fates. Don't believe that's how it happened. Probably weren't even looking. They found you.
That is a distinct possibility. Perhaps when Kronos thought he sent them into exile, they merely played along, and now decided to check in after the troubles with him passed.
Sure sounds like something they'd do, but no use speculating, right? And what now? We're all back to having no will of our own. Maybe we never did.
Perhaps they don't want us to be certain either way. Nor do they seem to desire all the credit for the actions we take.
Guess we'd better act like we have everything under control.
What else can we do? I take it you heard about the fates. Apparently everyone already has. Figured you'd be among the first. Though come to
Guessing
think
that
of it,
dialogue
I've
with
not heard you
Eris
speak about
was
them
just one we already had in the backlog. Or maybe she doesn't have anything to say about her
I've always
sisters.
felt we make our choices for ourselves. Admittedly, a controversial point of view, and we've strong evidence that those three often choose for us, but I have to heed my instincts on this one.
Wait, you don't believe in what they do? Their prophecies, the coming of a new age? None of it?
I wouldn't go that far, but I choose to believe in those I know and trust, including members of your family. If that makes me a fool, then so be it.
So be it. Sounds like accepting fate to me.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh, hey, Icarus is here.
Icarus!
Okay.
I'm hearing Shade say something's changing on Olympus. That the Fates themselves decided that the gods will soon be ruling with a lighter touch. That sounds different.
I think soon there may be relative to gods, not mortals, but what I've heard is much the same. At the dawn of the new age, mortals are to choose their paths themselves.
An age where neither the gods nor the Fates are dictating each moment of our lives or deaths. Hard to imagine. Who would we even blame if things went wrong then, eh?
You'll find
I only
someone,
have
I'm
to...
sure.
Fair.
We'll see this realm restored.
Is Hector scripted not to be here?
Don't mind me, everyone.
I figured that when they're like, oh, go, like, talk with Hector and that should be at one of the places we can relax.
There's a figment.
I guess either she's scripted not to be here, or we just got some really weird RNG. Oh well.
Shall we liven things up?
Why do I do that? So I do need more things to shadow. Got it.
May moonlight guide us.
Whatever works.
I can get the nocturnal and the familiar ones.
Pretty spiffy.
There's one for each of my familiars, isn't there?
Yeah, but what else?
Let's do it.
I mean, I guess.
You have anything to say about the little you?
By far the rarest, most valuable one in the series.
You know what? Sure.
Yes, ma'am. Got a bad feeling about this one. Probably nothing.
How about this?
Morris one.
Can do. Aw, look at his tiny little horns. You think they're sharp?
Should fit the
Garon.
spirit of this place.
Uh-huh. Is that boatman guy?
Okay,
Shade's
so it
going about
is.
sometimes?
It is double shelved. Got it.
This seems promising.
Sure. A more imposing place for the good commander to stand.
If that's the case, then
This has grave thirst this eve.
Who summons me?
May moonlight guide you.
And the
Let's
sun
make it happen.
bleach your bones.
Oh, dang.
Old world decor for an old timer like the commander there.
Sure, why not?
Say no more.
we turn the training dummies into Cronus.
Yes.
If you can't beat up the real thing, these will have to do.
Let's do it.
Or shall we turn them into the commander?
Yeah.
Good luck figuring out which one's the real dummy now.
Let's try this on.
It shall be done.
No self-respecting cat has ever used one of these things.
Given how much Ash and Psyche we just got from that one run,
Don't get too many birds around
I could
here.
really
Why not?
just buy these and do another couple batches of... Chiseled in the unmistakable form of the Prince of the Underworld.
It's decided.
Okay. Our original order for this got messed up, so we got it at a major discount.
Oh.
Yeah, screw it. We're not going to have the marble within the next couple runs, so we may as well just get all of
Lady
these.
Arcana always remind me of my heritage.
Good pick.
You know what? Sure.
If that is your will.
Something to remember us by before you head out?
Ooh. How about this?
Got it.
Almost finished our second area in terms of decoration.
Near this place with that thing up.
Next renewal.
Alright, hold on. May any cats you run into out there bless your journey, Mel.
This sounds good.
Very well.
If I was a dog, I'd probably be a little weirded out by that.
Next renewal.
It's your stuff. Is that a good luck rat or something? I like it.
And let's get the forms we want. So demonic.
See it, Freenos. You look great.
Give me magical.
Tula, transform. I love it.
Give me. I need a poppy. Okay. Huntress
Switch it up,
one.
Hecuba. It suits you.
And Rocky, Catholic.
Rocky, shapeshift. You look fabulous.
What do you got to say?
Commander, what say all your disciples of the reappearance of the Fates? I take it you've already heard.
Ah, yes, I've heard all right. Fate schmates is what they say, if you must know.
Fates schmates, what is that supposed to mean? Sounds rather disrespectful on initial impression.
Disrespectful? Oh, far be that from me. I merely say fate schmates and ask that you consider the weight of my words.
You don't care that a new age may dawn, that the rule of gods may end.
Kiddo, I'll believe it when it happens. And probably I'll be dead by then.
You're already dead.
Immortal, and the rest of you already are dead.
Just saying, don't hold your breath.
You know what? Let's rank this up.
Become even stronger.
Something's
The Huntress Unleashed.
stung by bees.
May need to take new vows.
20 for Kronos.
By my birthright.
You'll be able to do this. If I'm going to be using like the actual repose in that,
This is my path.
I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this, especially with a melee attack against Infernal Cerberus, like Unraveled Cerberus, I mean.
You found the man. The Fates. They told me so themselves. Figured I'd spread the word, being a messenger and all. And you know what? They're right. Sounds like their time away gave them a change of heart.
Just travel deal straight up. Got stuck in an attack cycle and couldn't dash out of the explosion. even... Go with Poseidon. I might actually want Poseidon's attack again. Optimally, I'd like Scorch, but can't guarantee that I'll get Scorch, so what even hit me there? Because I know it wasn't either of those, because they were stunned.
This is my father's realm.
Age of war sources to come. Not if I open up a few more rifts, it won't. The Earth itself can swallow all of those ungrateful little louts if the seas don't do it first.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Strength of the sea.
This will at least, give me some room. They have not been doing that well so far. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be defeating XT with these. I think I missed getting this room. Yeah, I did.
Oh, the three fates finally decided to make an appearance, just as we were getting used to not having them around. What grand prophecy do they have in store for us now, Whatever it is, we'll handle it, I'm sure.
The problem with always doing this as the second half of a stream is it means I never get a warm-up run.
Keep pushing.
Probably actually should have gone and gotten the shot boon. My dash just stopped for some reason. I thought I'd get hit by that.
You wretches are in for it now.
ones. Thank you for that, Artemis.
Hey, you're not bad.
Good work.
I'm gonna take this.
Hey,
Need to
I'd like
remember to
hand
gift.
over one last bottle. And by last, I mean until we find ourselves in different circumstances finally. But this one is for your nymph friends, not you.
Oh, have all my tales of Callisto piqued your interest there, Melanui? Because I'm open to sharing, and I know she is.
Oh, I guess that confirms something that I've been questioning about.
No, I mean, that wasn't my intent. It's just, if they've been close with you and raised your spirits, then I'm grateful for them. They must be worried about you.
I don't know why when I constantly tell them not to, though thank you, really. And I'll pass this on next chance I get with your compliments. But first, promise me one thing.
I just gave you multiple ambrosia bottles and you want to promise too. What is it then?
You can survive on the surface for a while, so come join us in our woods sometime. Doesn't have to be soon. Wait till all this is over. I just think you'd enjoy it.
All right. When all this is over, I promise to meet your nymph friends in your woods and enjoy it.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, we got a bond forged with Artemis. One of the only ones from the first game that we don't have a bond forged with.
Everybody on the mountain's going on about the fates finally turning up. Father wouldn't even be in charge if not for them, so he must not have liked the thought that they were gone.
But now the fates have said the influence of gods shall wane to an extent. I can't imagine Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest are too pleased about that.
No, but as major prophecies are concerned, it's really not that bad. And besides, it sounds like this new age of theirs might not be for a while, so we'll worry about it then. The choice is yours. My mark be with you. Fight on, sister.
So that really does seem like she confirmed that her and Callisto, and possibly even the other nymphs, do have some fun together.
About my curse. Let's just go back to how things were. What do you
I don't
say?
know why I decided
All
to be
this
so delicate
tension.
about
I don't need it any more than you. You're
I just want you to be well, that's all. The past has already transpired and can't be changed, but we get to decide what happens next.
I could take another Onyx dress if you
Perhaps we
please.
do. Either we or the fates, I suppose. Thank you for listening to me, my friend. And you be well yourself, all right?
So that gets me a lot of armor and
There
the
you go.
fate fabric. Going more health.
My claim.
So long. And their range is ridiculous. Extra 50% rewards? Guaranteed? Or 50% chance at doubled? Really, these should equate out to be the same.
The ocean's fury. You mean your sisters, the Fates? You knew they'd be all right. I never imagined I could even meet them myself.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting
One of
through
them,
this fire.
Well, she reminded me a little bit of you.
He did not seem to like that.
Well, it was only a first impression.
Lim and Oros.
Perhaps some evening I shall reach this point so quickly that I'll slip by before you arrive, Headmistress.
I've no intent to permit any such possibility. Not even if you've the swiftness of Hermes speeding you on. So why don't we get to it then?
Carry her like dark side bluff. Ow!
My dress.
I didn't know that, her, fucking, what's it called? Second Darkside ring spawned before the first one came in fully. One. Ow, they go through the... Really tried to dodge out of that. That's surprising. I need to put the knuckle bones on, but I want to put the file on so I get more from the fountain.
Outlasted her.
Omen, Hunter, Centaur, Swift Runner. Okay, give me my knuckle bones. Really? Guess it is necessary.
Onward.
I could not find a point in that fight where I could parry. So my 9 hits of critical were not able to be used. Really have had a boon light run today. Yes, because that was the trajectory that it was actually on. Get out of your fucking shell. Give me, trick knives.
My blades shine like the moon.
Oh, that's what I could have put on instead of one of the things I did. I could have chucked on the like bosses have thingos, like abilities.
Grandmother, you've stood by me ever since we met, and I felt our bond from the start. May this ambrosia commemorate not just our
Because I do
past,
still
but our
need
future,
Seeker from that.
For I feel I still have so much to learn about you and learn from you.
I shall accept this, but no more. Know that your mother and I always had our struggles, Flower. It was only once she lived her own life, rather than my idea of it, that our withered connection started to heal. May your and my relationship grow quickly past that point.
Bond forged.
The Weavers of Destiny have sprouted up from the Earth once again. And conveniently, right after we quelled the Titans' uprising without them having to intervene. We never could depend on the Fates.
Some seeds.
I have that was doing so much damage to it.
Splendid was the princess in her fight.
Really?
You who stalks me as a nightmare, be gone!
I don't need a palm, so...
Why do you so wish to win from such
This still can happen.
You survive, but you do not learn.
Back to reality.
I don't think I've seen this room before.
Last one.
Give me more health. I don't actually know if doing this on a rival night is a good idea or not. Like, there could be rival-specific dialogue that we get instead of the Odysseus one. Or maybe having Charybdis there would be even better, considering she was also involved. I can hate the water spouts. Where the fuck did you come from?
There it is.
And another.
There's no point in unlocking those.
Olympus, I accept this message. This one, please.
I don't have origination, do I? It's not gonna help. This is gonna help me now.
Lord Charon?
Where is my Hades? Ah, yeah.
Skilla, would you mind if I put you in touch with a mutual acquaintance? It'll only be a moment. Heed now my voice, Odysseus. One whom you sought is here.
Odysseus!
Scylla and the Sirens.
I knew you'd come back, sailor. Once they hear our song, they always do. Unless they drown. And sometimes even after that. Oh, just had to get another listen, huh?
Aye, Scylla, you and your siren song left quite an impression on me in my mortal days. And I no longer wish to keep pretending otherwise.
Oh, well, if you want an earful, suit yourself. Nothing we'd rather do than please our longtime fans. I think Some of your old crew's already in the crowd. The ones I took.
We had no choice but to sail past you, and good men gave their lives. But now the Princess of the Underworld shall give them all a show to remember.
Princess of the Underworld? This lady? You always were the scheming sort and haven't changed a bit. Well then, listen up, all of you. It's
Get out of there. Ah, that's what was happening. Jetty was doing a stun attack. Yeah, I can do that too. Really? You're doing two inner ones? Losing it a little here. Disagree with that. That was a little too close, but... See, when I actually remember the parry riposte, still did not get our Death Defiances.
With such a rousing show abruptly ended all too soon, the shades there in attendance are left to wonder whether to await an encore or a refund.
Passes on unrefundable, I think.
Any crowd to interact with? Yes, there is. I'd love if there was just one person you could identify as part of Odysseus' crew who wasn't that big a fan of her.
Our sirens, thank the gods. Could try a different one.
Little miss.
That way we can get our extra thingos. Did we get the boatman? Yes.
Time to dry off.
Why am I healing so much between areas?
There's no clear path in sight.
It was happening before I got the Wayward Sun as well. Well, I thought it was something to do with that, but... that doesn't help me. It was before I got that as well. Possibly it's that. Because it's triggering automatically whenever... Probably that. Okay, the first one I tried to dodge and then somehow didn't. The second one, no, I just walked straight into it. Really thought I was running into the bush.
Point secured.
Apparently not. No trick knives. None of these are really good. Guess I'll do that just to cleave the armor off a little.
In we go.
I do still want to know how long it was into production that they added the voice line.
Into the purse.
How about two?
Well, that was it. Just one shadow guy and 3 wolves.
I think I can finally go.
I don't really have a good way to deal with you. It does seem like some of the update things have already taken effect. Like the whole this guy's healing this.
No blood where you're going.
My niece, you ought to know that Elder Goddess Demeter and we may jeer and jest at one another, but it's never out of spite. Isn't that right, dear foster sister?
Poseidon, you needn't lie to young Malinois like that. It sends a terrible impression, and may make her hold you in as much contempt as do I. But let's cooperate for now. Why not?
Make the sacrifice.
An extra 4 on each of those? Sure. I'm gonna say something. Oh yeah, you remember in the last, was it the last episode or one of the ones before it, where I mentioned how
Cheerful sight.
it would be nice if there was something like Haunting Slash when I had like 2,000 gold? Yeah, apparently the duo between, I think Poseidon and Hera in early access was pretty much that. Except it wasn't just tied to a single weapon. I want to take this up to level 20. Now I want Froth.
This shall help. Hear me on my authority.
Immediately switch it out for Hestia, or I should go with the health and that, especially going into Unraveled Cerberus, which I've never tried before.
Show me the way.
Armor, health. Why are there so many other fucking boulders?
Now for what's mine.
Do wish I had a easier thing to add on instead of the dash.
In you go.
I'm sorry, did that say 234? Ah, a cumulative 230. That makes a little more sense. Can I get a duplicate on the armor?
Reinforced.
Apparently, yes. All of it? Yep, cool. I mean, if you insist. Should be shop now? Yep.
I need this.
I know that's really needed, but... Got a charity bottle, okay.
In the name of Hades.
There we go. Okay, Cerberus.
Covered in magma now. The vow of rivals caused all this.
Oh, shit.
Which infernal pit did you come from?
Wait, you can... These guys are affected by the whole next region?
He's cooling off.
There you go. You're over in this corner. Pretty sure my dash just triggered the counter attack. This, did enough damage to phase him out of the, Paw Slams. It wasn't actually, phase him out. Oh, that's rude. So, apparently a lot of these rival bosses, they have a, like, damage cap, where if you do enough damage, it'll automatically trigger a specific move. For Cerberus, it'll be a he'll raise his arms in a guard, and if you hit him with that, he shoots a wave of fire out of his stomach. We saw it here a couple times from my bloody Frigid Rush. He also now has a attack behind him, because the easiest way to deal with Cerberus is to get behind him. That was probably the easiest rival boss in the game.
The fear-invoking greater demons that took hold of Cerberus have scattered into dark recesses, terrified perhaps by the sheer might of our princess.
I don't even really mind the heat.
Now, we did knock him out of an annoying move, because you know how in the original Cerberus fight, he'll do 8 power slams in a row, and you just gotta basically attack from distance. In this one, he does 4, dashes towards you, does another 4. That dash in the first one, from what I've seen, pretty hard to get away from. What do we want? Should we just level this up?
The Fang. Here goes. I'm in.
So, something I want to know. The whole more rooms you do, the harder the further ones get. That whole room depth thing. How exactly does it get calculated? Like, obviously I know the trigger is, you go through more rooms, the following ones are more dangerous. Like, that's fair enough, that's easy to understand. But it's not consistent. Like, sometimes it's armored enemies, sometimes it's like harder enemies, sometimes it's a bloody swarm and a half. Like, does each enemy in Tartarus have a specific weight to it? Like, say there's like a heat value for each one, and there's a certain heat that it needs to meet for this room depth thing. Like, that was a thing in, what was it, Lethal Company, where each enemy had a specific weight. So that's why on the earlier nights or the easier moons, certain enemies just could not spawn. And why, if there were more traps on a night, you wouldn't have as many enemies. So is that how it's calculated, or is it just something else? That was very easy, room.
All is forgiven, niece. No need to fret. I was just testing your resolve, and evidently you have plenty of it still.
Sure. Get both of the water infusions. I do wonder, if I were to have both of those, and then get the Hera one, the Hera Legendary that gives you an infusion of each type, what happens? Does it just only give you for the other ones, or am I forgetting a third water infusion? Suddenly our damage has gone up massively. I don't know what's done it. There we go, there's our marble. Might as well take those. But there are a couple things that apparently in decorations that use them. I really tried to dash away from that, but I waited too long. Sure, why not?
We'll have to do this again.
Yeah, why not? We'll add a second thing to our cast so that it's automatically does it.
It's you.
Melinoe, we heard of the return of the three fates. How much you had to do with it shall be for you to know. But tell us, were they in good spirits at the least?
They seemed to be. Clotho, who spoke the most by far, she seemed in quite a cheery mood now that you mention it. So much so that I have trouble imagining her otherwise.
Then we are fortunate, perhaps, for they can be a temperamental bunch. Their moods may not solely dictate the nature of their weavings, but certainly must correlate.
We were told they would cease their weavings for a while. You don't believe it, do you, though, Hades?
No, absolutely not. Although I welcome each of you to draw whichever conclusions you see fit.
We don't really need life tax with the what is it? That one. We don't really need life tax, so we're not using that, so I guess Gagaro's stash. Yeah, I would still regard the one that had the like hoplites and the vermomancers more difficult than that. I think this one gets replaced with a boon. Yeah. Okay. We have over 500.
See you later. Do as you must.
I'm home.
You are at least precise. My work is made much easier for all the enemies Olympus has accrued. From the satyrs, to the harpies, to the cyclops, Polyphemus, and much more. It is not I alone who seeks the downfall of the gods.
So you gathered up the dregs, lusting for power or revenge? Such company you keep. I know that Polyphemus well enough by now. His loyalty can almost certainly be bought.
Oh, that it can. Loyalty is either earned or bought, and it makes very little difference either way. Polyphemus has his limitations, to be sure, but he is not a lost cause. Do you not wish to meet all my guests?
Like, fine, I won't. I Now that was not the best showing on my... I tried to parry, and then the bloody sucked into his orbital. I wonder... I really don't think this is going to work. Why does that work? I should not be able to parry an insta-kill thing. Okay, so it is like, didn't think I was gonna make that. It is like in Hades 1, where it's not landed hits. It's just every attack, get out of there. Every attack you do counts as a hit. I should not be able to parry an insta-kill.
You bring me low, but not for long.
I really was not confident with his... Oh, right, that's what gave me so much damage. I've got the bloody lion's tooth on. And it leveled up, so it got reset, halfway through. Cerberus did more than Kronos did.
By will of night. More of the sand.
One rightly may imagine that this tale has a very thrilling end, although I'm afraid for now that we are out of time.
Return to Shadow now. Adequate.
If the money frog.
Not every night you meet the fates. Perhaps I'm still in a bit of shock. Interesting.
Okay. So it's just... we just need Cersei.
Sometimes I don't know what to do with myself anymore, Princess. I thought if you succeeded in your task that I'd return to my responsibilities. But now it seems I won't.
I'm familiar with that feeling. I've been so fixated on my goal that I hadn't really thought about what's next. But here we are still, right? The task wasn't the end.
So what are we supposed to do? I'm Doom incarnate. I'll never be known for my fishing, for instance. I fear perhaps my best work is behind me.
I fear that too, though it's nonsense. We have the rest of our existence ahead of us. Mortals have but the blink of an eye.
We have it easier than mortals, certainly.
Poor things. Inspiration from the fates themselves.
That's going up. That's, which one's that? I think that's Gale. Okay. I forgot to purge.
The worst perils of all. So mote it be. Right on time.
I really don't understand
Be
this.
everything? O essences of chaos, heed my voice. In your potential, I have made my choice. As you say. Another victory.
And now, I mean...
In seeking me, you seek only your doom!
We can make things better.
10,000, Wait,
spirit.
what? Some of those for Artemis? Moros. Okay, yes. Why does Artemis only get a couple pieces?
Makes sense you and Doom would get along. First I figured he'd put you off like everybody else, but you both like following orders so much. Means you have a lot in common.
I don't believe we've had a single conversation about how much we love following orders, so we do get on, I think. It doesn't trouble you, does it? You tell me if it did.
I'd tell you if it did. Moros never was a happy sort.
With
not
that little
any of
audio.
us really are. But when he's better off, it probably bodes well for everyone else.
There's a little
given
glitch
his
in that line read.
connections and all.
I don't know if that was my game or the actual game.
Has he seemed happier to you?
Good show that time.
Maybe just me.
This new age the Fates foretold, when they'll hand it over to mortals, by which I think they meant the big decisions. What say our shades about all that?
I've heard a mix of viewpoints, though they've been enthusiastic on the whole. Ungrateful wretches, We're only here by the grace of the gods.
It isn't always grace, I suppose. Many of these shades met an early demise due to acts of gods. They don't want to be pushed around.
There shall always be someone or something to push such people around. Whether it's a god or not hardly matters. The gods can have their moods, I know. But I'd not have gone far without them. That's why I'm here.
Nice of you to say.
I don't say, I swear.
Come along. Do let me know if anything's amiss.
What the Fates are like, they must have a sense of humor, because of Death Chariot. Okay, Headmistress. What did the Fates want you to talk to me about?
You had an audience with the three Fates. Your incantation from so many nights ago must have taken effect. Hermes indicated they're in good spirits, but shall be continuing their leave. Well done drawing them out, nevertheless.
Thank you, Headmistress. I get the impression that they sought me more so than the other way around, but at least we know they're safe. They also mentioned you.
They did they? In what capacity?
They said you've... Well, is there someplace more private where we can discuss this, do you think?
Let's to the springs. You've earned the rest. And we can sit and talk about what's on your mind and theirs.
Is this going where I think this is going? I thought that was a joke post.
But that's not bad. So, what do the three Weaving Sisters know of me then, You were about to say.
They told me... I believe the phrase they used was you had pulled some strings. They didn't elaborate, but suggested I ask you about it.
Pulled strings. I know full well what they meant. But to this point, I was uncertain whether they did. Let me twist your question back. What do you suppose they implied?
I got the sense they felt that you had altered their designs somehow. Pulling strings, changing their weavings, and not in a small way either, but I merely guess.
You don't merely anything, Malinois. Well, if those three already know my past, you ought to know it too. And 'tis easier to explain, I suppose, if you look upon me as I am.
Headmistress, what? You're beautiful. But what is this? I don't understand.
Is this the first time we're actually getting a different expression in the, Hot Springs? No, the other one was.
The trick is when the veil is on. Look upon me and do not avert your eyes. I know those eyes better than you.
How is this possible? Who are you?
When I was a mere babe, I washed up on the bank of the Cocytus, with naught but moonlight to guide me. Selene looked out for me, informed me that the Titan Kronos took my family, and that I alone escaped.
You trained for the task. Death to Kronos. You attempted all of that before I did.
You know, she did say right at the start that she had failed in the task.
Before is not entirely correct. I was a capable student, but very raw. Vengeance was my headmistress. And one night I found the wretch, spewed every curse that I knew, and descended into the abyss of his subconscious.
But I had you to teach me to descend to the abyss of the subconscious. You mean to say you figured it out entirely on your own? That's impossible.
Speaking from experience, I beg to differ. But at any rate, something did go awry. Time and nightmare fused, and I discovered I was someplace else. I sought the end of time, but had arrived somewhere closer to the beginning.
And then you lived for eons, waiting for the weavings of the fates and me for a second chance. Headmistress, Gods.
I dared not tamper with the fate's designs more than was strictly needed. In this form, I ingratiated myself to your father and mother, became handmaiden to the queen, in fact. Thus, when Kronos inevitably struck, they gave their newborn daughter not to the river Styx, but to me.
Then, you did everything in your power to prepare me, so that I might succeed where you failed.
Correct. 'Tis as I always told you, I am not your mother, Millenoi. Neither did I have one myself. However, I had reason to be confident in your abilities. So, there you are. How you must hate me for all this.
I mean, this does explain a few things. How she's always able to use Selena's hexes. How she has ignium when we also have ignium. The, brief, questionable dialogue that she's given Millenoi in the past, referencing some history with Kronos that yet Kronos himself never knew about her and everything. It explains why her being a Titan, Kronos doesn't know about her. All this. I understand it. I really don't know. Shut up, Siri. Why are you actually talking? Yeah. It does raise the question of, are the Nocturnal Arms, how she says that the other forms that they have were when previous users, that I literally just asked, how are their previous users if they were locked away until... I'm guessing that they were handed out while Millenoi was in training, because the other wielders have mentioned having wielded them before, so... Never mind with that, yeah. This I'm more okay with than the whole out of nowhere, all of a sudden, just on the very last night, and Kronos gets talked out of everything by Zagreus. Yeah, again, he also had some dialogue saying that he was not happy with what he was being tasked to do, but this, I feel, did have more setup. Or maybe it's the fact that I, as I said, knew about this, thought it was a joke post, so I've had more time to digest it. That doesn't really work with the fact that I've seen other people multiple times in the past week hit the ending, and it still hit me the exact same as when I went through it. I do wonder what the new updated ending is, because that is what the whole New Game Plus, as I'm calling it, is. how they've extended the amount of runs you need to do. They've added new, like, dialogue with Kronos, with Zagreus, with, I think with Hades. Like, they've expanded upon it. You apparently don't need to change the amount of surface runs, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see if the updated ending hits differently when the update actually comes out, but yeah. This one I am more accepting of than...
No. How can you even say that still, Headmistress? I love you, and you are my mother, whether you can admit it or not. And even if we're far too much alike.
I love you too, of course, Elenue, with all my heart and soul. Far more than I could ever love myself. But I am so sorry for all that you had to endure, for the family you never had.
But I have my family. I have you.
Neria's soul must know of this, I trust to understand. The three fates, fine, and we and no one else. Now then, shall we pretend that none of this transpired?
I'll be discreet, of course, but won't pretend.
One forged with Hecate. And that would be the final... the thing where it's like she's still holding something back from you. I need a poppy.
Take all the time you need.
Considering we were already dealing with time travel shenanigans, with the whole reaching through the subconscious through time and that, for her to have known that there was an aspect of the, how did I do that? She kept running even though I took my hand off the control. And I wasn't sprinting. Yeah, it sort of makes sense.
What do you require?
A reminder
take
of
that.
the aspects of the arms closest to mine.
I was expecting a little thingo of Hecate. Ah, the axe, okay.
The Slayer of Titans returns.
What are we up to with you? You get to have that.
I know you don't want nectar at this point, but what if I were to offer you ambrosia, sir? In fact, it's not even hypothetical, so here.
Well, this is a most handsome gift, and it has left me speechless, for I have not received such kudos since your own brother gave to me a similar reward long ago.
Truly, what was the circumstance then? Though this is no reward, merely a mark of our long-standing camaraderie.
The circumstance was that the boyo had repeatedly made use of me for target practice at around that time, so the ambrosia was in recompense.
I see.
My disciples are appreciative for all the improvements to these training grounds, young one. Soon we shall have a proper war camp here.
Anything we can do to raise morale is worth our while. Are there other improvements that you'd like to see?
Oh, well, as you know, I have but modest needs. A good smack in the head now and again is all that I require.
Just let me know if there's anything else.
So,
my fate is mine. The Vow of Rivals is at full potential now.
what did that do? Hit Hecate with this.
The Oath of the Unseen.
Take that down. Add a thing of fangs. 14 feels like such a weird...
Fear is for the living and the dead. That fear may spread.
Let's go just 20.
This is fate. Moonlight, guide us.
That still gave all the same thing. What does that even do?
We'll hew through anything. Should be the last of them.
That one seemed a little brutal.
All laid to rest.
Well, there goes my headphones. I had meant to do a surface run, but it gave me the axe, and I still want to get all the testament stuff. Once all the testaments are done, then I'm just free to do whichever one I feel like. I've noticed that there's no
Another age that's coming up, then I say bring it on. True love never changes.
no
or
like
goes out of style,
challenge
no matter how much everything
rooms.
else does. Just stick with me and we'll be fine.
Like, it's not that I've not noticed it, it's that I'm starting to feel like I want there to be challenge rooms. I am actually going to re-plug in my headphones, that way I can actually tell when the dialogue's done, and then sure.
This must be love.
Apparently I only took one damage. Nice. There we go. Take that, because we still need some shadow. Of which I forgot to put more on for the bloody thing. I don't know how I managed to avoid that.
Take your shot, sister.
That's stuck on the scenery there. I was too busy focusing on the things approaching. Take that. There you are.
Back to work, are we? We Silver Sisters were the keepers of the Nocturnal Arms. The blades of limb and
Hey, we
Oros
finally
serve
got the
knights
final
at
one.
your command. but there is more to them.
You're serious? I'm listening. What would you have me do?
At the Silver Pool, invoke the blades with this. I see your threefold shadow with the Phantom Queen. I think you're ready now. It should be...
I see your threefold shadow with the Phantom Queen. A waking phrase. Thank you for the honor, Artemis. Whose aspect is this, do you know?
Oh, no one in particular. Just another threefold goddess of shadow, like Sister Hecate, but of a different age and place. I shouldn't say more. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
She seems to actually know who her aspect is.
I see your threefold shadow with the Phantom Queen.
Then it's yours.
That's,
Moon will guide you.
None of the others seem to.
Still rooted here, I see.
Well, I smashed that tree. I think we should finally give him this.
I heard the tales of my father's brothers long before we met, Uncle. And you're as mighty and courageous as they say. But I also feel as though you've been looking out for me. Thank you for making me feel welcome and safe.
Such a voyage we have had, haven't we, niece? And you're not even in my same vicinity. Just how it is with relatives. They're with you even when they're not. Know that I'm with you too, and always making certain that the coast is clear. At least after you find one of my boons. I like to keep up with current events, and I hear you gave that loudmouth Skilla and her siren hangers-on quite the performance of your own. Too bad their godlike nature means they can't be killed, but they can certainly be shamed.
Fortunately, I don't think shame is something she knows.
There.
Oh. Really was nothing there that I wanted. I could... I'll take, what's it called? Getting absolutely bullied by these fish. I don't know why she changed direction like that, but she did. Oh. That was in the air. How did that thing hit me?
The fates are found. Such a relief. Our destinies are safely back in their hands. I was beginning to fear the course of our futures would forever be ours to decide. Perhaps once we're older and more responsible.
Wow, you're really not giving me anything. I don't really need armor this run.
The silk and look, got some cocoons for you.
There is a Chaos Boon that actually gives us one of each of the
You might
thingos.
not believe this, Arachne, but recently I met the Fates themselves. All three of them.
Oh, you did you? And did you happen to see what they were working on? I like to keep up with the latest happenings in the weaving world.
Well, if anything, I got the sense that they were in between projects and might be weaving less from here on out.
Sounds like they just couldn't keep up. But that's all right. The old always have to make way for the young and the new. And before you get too worried that I'm speaking out of turn, I don't think they'll notice little old me. I hear that.
I do that purely because of the fate fabric. Got some flux, got some dialogue.
Ancient and obscure originator of creation yet remains.
The fact that we're still getting dialogue
Observing
is
from within such black
surprising.
impenetrable depths the endless toil of the living and the dead.
Chaos is witness to all.
I didn't even notice till now that the Fates had.
Once your assistance with Icon Dream is complete, as to whether you discovered them or they decided to return remains unclear. They create far more questions now than I.
Oh.
Spindles.
I really tried to thread the needle there. Failed spectacularly. I'm surprised that reached that.
Always use more.
Anything I need from here? Oh, I'm so glad that did that.
How about a friendly wager?
Like, I'm so glad it loops back around if you hold up while on the top.
I'll make them come around.
One of us will. Chaos gas.
Alright, my cast. Still stealing bitch. Couldn't have dealt with the one that you were fighting? Once those fish started coming out, there was no way for her to catch up.
Ran into Artemis back there. Between her and now me, we must have done half the heavy lifting for you tonight.
Must be what I deserve, though, right? And don't worry, there should be plenty of foes ahead whom I shall have to deal with on my own. How is the goddess of the hunt this eve?
Seems well enough. We had a decent chat. Was beginning to think she's been avoiding me a while, though I can't imagine why she'd want to do a thing like that.
Nor I. Hail, boatman. In the name of Hades. It's a pity we've so little opportunity to speak, Lord Charon. Though I'm grateful to be seeing you more frequently of late.
I'm surprised there was dialogue.
Tell me something now, Malinois. Who is the fiercest enemy that you have overcome in all of this? Kronos? Typhon?
Gotta be honest, at the start it was Cerberus. Because I don't really think I died very much to either Kronos or Typhon. I died a lot to Cerberus.
I know what you insinuate, Headmistress Hecate. I got in my own way more than any of my foes. Save for you, perhaps, but that's more or less the same thing.
The limits we impose upon ourselves inhibit what we can achieve. Overcoming those limits is extraordinarily difficult. But you have done it now. Again and again.
Really? I still still have that active? Okay, it's not that one. It hit me before it even spawned in. Oh, that is actually her. I was dashing. I have not been able to do that for a while. At least I don't remember being able to do it. Having done it successfully, I mean. Decided to face tank that so I could take out the last witch. Wrong twice. Indian Artificer, Origination, Sorceress Unseen. Most of those don't help me.
Onward.
You still have more to say to me?
Good news, Grandfather. The three fates have returned. And they didn't mention any reprisal when it comes to you. On the contrary, they promised a new age would dawn.
Aye, but that is good news. Particularly the no reprisal part. And it is a relief to know the three have navigated out of temporary exile. But what is this about a new age?
Well, it sounds as though they're not planning to weave as much as they used to. And at some point, the gods apparently will hold less sway over mortals' lives.
But that is reminiscent of the Golden Age in which I ruled. Of course, once you've lived sufficient eons, you begin to see such patterns circulating constantly. That which is old becomes the new. How fares our family with all this?
I think we're all having to give it some consideration, though we'll have plenty of time. This age may not be soon.
Perhaps not, but even still, this age may arrive before you know it. Take it from me.
Time can move swiftly. Should I change things up? Should work? Down I go.
I don't think the thingo's gonna last. The mid-shop can come in like the third room here, so. Still can't cast, so I'm dealing with things on my own. I am surprised I managed to get this.
My chaos curse subsided.
Alright, I have C stuff. Forgot about that. Don't need. I mean, I know it gives me a POM level. But I really don't need that, nor do I need the ambrosia, the nectar.
Just hey.
Ah.
Oh, whoa, for me, how thoughtful. Look, try all you like. I can't quite show off. Thought I'd make myself about as clear as these waters, just in case you got the wrong idea again.
Not every gesture needs to be interpreted as having some romantic overtones, does it? You've made your feelings unambiguous, and I appreciate that. As a friend.
Laurel, look! The waters are all clear. You don't know how glad I am to see me. You must have done your thing. I'd give you a hug or something, but I wouldn't want you to take it the wrong way.
Excellent. So then the purification worked out after all. Echo must have taken whatever you said to heart. Perhaps you're not as hopelessly self-absorbed as I feared.
Say what? Oh, sorry, I was just... Yeah, I mean, just look at this. The chin, the turn of the cheek.
No,
Is there
yeah.
anything like it? Tell Echo I said hi, but as a friend.
Just deepened. Let's get the mixed blessings.
Help yourself.
Seeds.
Hey.
Greetings, my dear.
Sure, why not? What does that do now? Okay. You not?
Out with you. Let's get them great auntie.
Back to the shop so we can use the voucher.
It's Charon.
Don't need to, but yes, I know it's Charon. Still don't have any infusion thing. Not infusion, duo, whatever.
This old place. Hail almighty chaos.
This one. That's gonna be hard, especially with the boss. I can't take that.
Experience a mild discomfort.
Any joys that you can. We could have taken this. Other ones we've got Afro and Hestia. Do we only have the 3? Seems like we've got a girls' night set up.
One to keep track of.
All we need is Demeter.
Fit for a queen.
Oh no, we've got Poseidon, never mind. I sort of forgot about him.
We know how come you keep showing up here, don't we, lady? You're like Odysseus and all the rest. Though, what was with that Princess of the Underworld stuff he was going on about?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with at this point. So you think I keep returning because I love your music? Why wouldn't I just listen to it then, instead of fighting you?
Well, live music is an interactive experience. You don't just sit back and hear it. You immerse yourself in it, suck it in. And you've been doing that more than just about anyone.
the hell was that? I keep forgetting the axe handle is too long to stand right in front of her.
Blasted catchy song.
Gonna have Death Defiances. What do I want to take? I don't know. Take that. Carry it through to the end even though we don't need it.
To the fields. Come on, Mel. Come on, Mel. What are you waiting for?
One of them's a bomb, okay.
It's done. Flourish. Fast my foes.
I'm sorry, did you really just give me a Vermomancer? I've not seen that. No, not a Vermomancer, that's the boss one. Bitch.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Are there any duos you're able to get?
Jot it down. Yes. That was all of them. They think they caught a live one.
How did I just kill 15?
That's enough slithering about.
Apparently I hurt them when I jump up,
Olympus, I accept
like
this
what
message.
Polyphemus does.
Wow.
Oh, right, that.
Echo, I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you. To talk to you. To talk to you. I was able to assist Narcissus with a certain plight, and you seem to have let go of him yourself. But as for you, the way you are, I sense that you don't ever want to change.
Don't ever want to change. I don't ever want to change. I don't ever want to change.
We each are cursed with our experiences. I am nothing without mine. Thank you for reflecting my thoughts and sharing your feelings, Echo. But are you all right to remain here?
All right to remain here. All right to remain here.
She manipulated that sentence a little more than she normally does. Hey, Trusty Bend. I've still never found, it says in most cases, still never found what ones don't.
As we've grown to know each other more, Echo, I wanted to get you something special if you're up for it. This is Ambrosia, from the tallest peaks of Mount Olympus.
The tallest peaks of Mount Olympus. Peaks of Mount Olympus. The tallest peaks of...
Echo, did you just... You said something. You said I in your own words. I know I heard you say it.
Heard you say it. I know. I hear you, and I thank you.
This Ambrosia, it's
doing this for me, I think, but I don't think that it will last for long. For long.
Then I shall get more. Echo, this is amazing. I knew Ambrosia could be good, but not this good.
Not this good. Not this... This is hard for me to explain, but I don't need any. Don't need any. Don't need any.
Echo, what happened? The Ambrosia. You don't need any more for now. It was too much.
It was too much. Too much. Too much.
All right. I'll return.
Nem said as long as they're kept equal. So is, gifting Ambrosia to Narcissus going to, like, get off of his curse as well? Really don't need this. Ah. How did you die? Why is there another one? I should have gifted to her.
Your headmistress informed me that you finally located the three fates. Then all is finally set right. Although I feel as before, perhaps they wish to see what shall transpire if we each continue plotting out the course of our own lives.
So I actually looked into Selene through the Hades wiki. Apparently Nyx is her foster mother, in the same way that she is for Meg, and I guess in a way Zagreus, and in the same way Hecate is for Illinois, because of for the same reason that the female Olympians see the male ones as their foster siblings, despite them being cousins.
Total eclipse.
I don't know what that means for, like, Hyperion and Eos, because they're not actual characters, so they don't have anything, like, in their bio. That just not hit? I triggered my hex and then it didn't hit and I have it again. Yeah, I can do that too. That was rude. Entirely my own doing, but still rude.
In the name of Hades.
Probably should have taken the weak afflicted foes take more damage, but
Night protect you, my lord.
Good tidings to you, niece. It is
we're not going to be finding. We've got the triple coin room in Tartarus, so we could do that. 420 at the moment. Do I really? I don't really need more health.
Surging on.
All three of those coins got hit by.
At least that magma's gone for now.
Fucking stop! Yeah? As long as you don't do the fire spit. Yeah, as long as you didn't do the fire spit while we were trapped in the corner.
At last of an infernal itchy spot. The fire-breathing watchdog looks appeased.
Huntress, Wayward Sun, Lovers, Centaur, and Moon.
For night. So much.
Need to remember. Okay. How many more does that have? 8. If we go max rooms, that levels up. Let's go with that though.
As father would have wanted.
There's never a thing of Ixion when we actually have the
Unseen.
thingos.
Should be a clear path to the house.
Your brother used to utterly destroy this place at one point.
Stupid rat summoner, making himself get charmed by summoning other things. Yeah.
You made the right move.
Friendly bit of advice. You turn your back on the sea, you're going to regret it. And the sea in this case is myself.
Had to do it.
I've never really utilized the actual spawning in damages of that boon.
This little fishy can bite back. Perhaps I shouldn't be rewarding you for this, but I just cannot help myself.
Sure.
They'll drown. Family.
Daughter.
I've still never gotten the
Malinui, what do you make of this new
server
age the
assistant
fates
here.
foretold? You know you have some mortal blood in you.
I want to see
Perhaps it's
Baldy.
for the best.
We did all right with the fates seemingly leaving everything to us. So if that's the way of things moving forward, I'm open to it. Though, what happens to the underworld if the gods are to hold less sway?
We shall adapt, as we have always done. But unless this new age causes mortals to be relieved of their defining trait, that they all perish soon enough, then I should think what we do here shall always serve a vital purpose.
I mean, that's fair. What was my thing? Oh yeah. Your reinforcements.
You have it.
Thank you both. You're in my way.
The fact that for the most part, that gets rid of their at least one of their shields. It's really nice. What was that seemingly acting like Breaker Run?
Clear path.
Sure, I don't know what Hestia Boom we want, but...
Until we meet again.
Hot Pot? Not bad. Yeah. Could have also taken Snuffed Candle. This is what I mean by, do some have less of a heat value than others? Like, these ones, they always seem to come in swarms. Is that because they're regarded by the game as less dangerous than... Also, I think their teleport counts as them spawning in again. That. Roll that up again. Take that. Not happy I missed that one. Now, had only the one had, marble in it, I would have taken it. But the fact that both of them did, I just wasn't paying enough attention to notice that there was a second door until it was too late. The thing is, this room's not even dangerous, it's just slow. Has it gotten the 20 heats too easy? No, I shouldn't say that, because the next one I'm going to get absolutely shit on in terms of boons and die to a very easy enemy. Okay. On to the shop where we've got 1279.
Lord Charon set up shop.
Go with Hermes. None of these help me, so I'll just take some of that money back. Take a lot of that money back.
Hear me, on my authority.
Yeah, sure, let's absolutely tank out.
I felt something.
I should have taken the top one. Because that would have really helped our Scourge, the spawn-in effect, the damage from surrounding foes.
So what have you done with the three fates? You would incur the wrath of all chthonic gods, as though the wrath of all Olympus weren't enough.
Oh, I banished them, where I cannot say or when. In any event, they trouble us no longer with their manipulative weavings. No, what happens now is entirely up to us.
How do I not take any damage from it? I'm gonna keep the Hex until, what's it called? Until he's doing his insta-death thing.
Time is... Hold it right there.
bastard.
You waste your precious time. Olympus burns. May time flow freely forth. You did this to me. Ow.
I do wonder if something like the Jewel Palm
For Hecate.
was available in Hades 1, whether that would make the game as easy as this one is.
Got it.
Because just getting, for the entirety of the run, 4 levels on every booth,
all of the effort and hard work
so long as you don't take a good keepsake, is very, very strong.
Luxury, perhaps. For what is life, if not completely fair?
Return to Shadow now.
Like, Kronos' keepsake, being able to just get a fuck ton of money
The fates
from
were on my side.
3 different things.
You know you can tell me anything, Mel. I won't judge. Well, maybe a little more than the other small green squishy thing you bare your soul to every night, but still.
I never made that particular connection between you and Phrenos before. I speak to him about my setbacks and mistakes, but I'm happy to save some for you if you like.
Yep, just lay 'em on me. And the bigger the screw up, the more I want to know every juicy detail.
I appreciate your service.
It's an auspicious night. 2 souls once intertwined, finally untangled.
I don't know when I'm going to do this. Still have to go up. I'll probably save that for tomorrow. Unless I have a... Do I have a Rift of Thessaly, yeah. Still need Seeker.
I learned what happened to the Fates, Lord Moros. Or rather, how Kronos discovered where they were. It was Chaos who led Kronos to them. Chaos, of course, seems to regret this now, and I don't think had any ill intent.
Oh, that is a lot of information to take in. It does make some amount of sense. Kronos having free reign in your father's house, eventually found his way to Chaos, then coaxed this vital information out of them. Then he ambushed the Fates as part of his plans for conquest.
Yes,
You're
that's
taking all this better than I would have. Come to think of it, I've never seen you angry.
You're seeing me right now. It's just, my anger changes nothing, typically. So Chaos now is working to undo some of the damage caused. Kronos removed one thread in the Fates, but created another. Perhaps an unwise trade.
His voice did seem a little harder at the start of that.
Making a mockery of Chaos seems unwise to me.
Still sore, you know.
To further victories.
What's that last music I ever heard? Isn't it great? Cause of Death Drowning.
Disgusting.
You died to a siren, didn't you?
Something's up with you lately, babe. But you're not gonna tell me, so I'm just gonna start guessing. Is it Hecate? I bet it is, because something's up with her lately, too.
You are very perceptive.
It's nothing. It's just... I've not had opportunity to speak with Headmistress at length since all of this drew to a close. We had a lot we needed to sort out. And still do.
Aw, too bad. Even with all those scary issues you've been dealing with now mostly gone, turns out you've both got plenty of issues left. It's like they never go away.
At least you don't have any issues, Eris.
Not a one.
That's an issue.
One, please.
Got him, huh?
How are you faring of late, Melinoy? You cannot hide your troubles from me forever, so I bid you reveal them at will.
I'm just still thinking about our conversation at the Springs, that's all. I know we mustn't speak of it, but I understand now why you acted as you did while we were at the house.
Very well. Then spare me your sympathies. I'm fortunate beyond compare. Most of us do not get second chances to amend our failures.
I've had innumerable chances, night after night, attempting to achieve the same result.
You have not once failed, only suffered temporary setbacks on your path to victory.
I now wonder that the reason that she wears the braces all up her arm, is that to cover the skeletal arm?
Then the same could be said of you. Become as new. It'll be worth the wait.
That music. I'd recognize it anywhere, even without the words. And here I thought I must have been the sole admirer of siren songs in all the crossroads.
I just wanted to see if our music maker even knew that particular piece. Perhaps it shouldn't be permitted here, especially if it has insidious power over men's hearts.
I think we dead men are no longer as susceptible. Though I'd best give it another listen, just to be certain.
Let me know if it becomes distracting. Hey there.
It's susceptible to me.
Icarus, when did you realize your father wasn't who you thought? Sounds like you grew up always wanting to live up to his idea of you, though at some point you stopped.
Well, it was probably when I found him after I'd died. He looked so disappointed. I genuinely thought he was upset I'd broke his precious wings. Kept working for him, though.
I see. Headmistress, she was like a mother to me, but she always went out of her way to tell me she was not. I never really understood why.
You love her, I know that. And she put you through a lot, I know that too. If somebody is such a big part of your life for long enough, eventually it gets a bit complicated, eh?
Well, I suppose.
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest. There's a dialogue I know of him in regards to Mel's arm. Because as I was just going through, testing things out on one of the other ones, and skipping through all the dialogue, I saw a mention of the arm, and that was it.
Lim and Oros. I see
But
your threefold
I have not been able to
shadow.
get that again, despite having seen him
The hidden
several more
aspect of the
times.
Morrigan.
Aspect of the Morrigan. Is that not exactly what I said with the Mother Maiden Crone? Like the Celtic Gaelic. I always forget if it's Irish or Scottish. The ones with the flock of ravens have a scream like a Nakalave, which like bursts people's eardrums. Have something to do with fate. Not the Thrain, not Thane, the triple ones from Norse mythology, I think. What is it with fate and always being foretold by 3? Need iron, okay.
Noted.
I should rank that up and give it a better go.
Abyssal visions.
No Thessaly.
Behold, Knight's champion. Speak not, but concentrate and strike repeatedly at me.
How about instead I give you this?
You've served as target practice for me far more times than I can easily recall, sir. So I wish for you to have this ambrosia as a token of my gratitude. No one else would be so willing.
Damn right, no one else would be so willing. I've been in this profession longer than anybody. You've never seen me so much as move a muscle, have you?
Well, you have no muscle as far as I can see, Commander. But I know you've long served my family with honor, and such loyalty is never to be taken for granted.
I tell you what, not everybody thinks like you, kiddo. A lot of guys I've met, they pay you for a job, and that's the end of it. No loyalty, no long-term prospects or stability.
Mere mercenary work.
Totally.
This then.
You need something?
Pay tribute to me.
Should pair well with certain aspects I can use.
Pretty decent.
How many of these backs are there?
Should fit
There is
the
a
size of
Hecty
this
and
place.
Not a problem.
Artemis one.
It's the head witch. Can you take off her hat and mask?
Sure, why not?
Yep. Hey, it's that one who shows up singing every now and then.
I wonder who the others are gonna be. I assume one would be Celine. I could see one being Skelly, one being Odysseus. Who else shows up at the crossroads? One could be Icarus. Looking for Thessaly. Nope, that gives me a...
Infinite possibility, even in a single facet.
Bit disorienting. Chaos.
Can I even get the side ones on? I don't actually think I can.
I'll take it from here.
I have shameless attitude. I also have that one that heals me up to full if I haven't taken too much damage. Right? Yeah. Got the Valve forfeit. I don't remember having that foul the last time we did this. Did I just never take a bingo room?
Some sort of new latest in store then. Take it you heard all about that firsthand then. Guess it'll be here before we know it, as things like that tend to go. We'll be ready, and even if not, we'll act fast.
Probably should have taken Nimble Limbs, but... Oh, I didn't see it under me. Do you like Seething Marauder? You give me.
Very spot once stood a massive army headed for our mountain niece, so I just split the earth right under them. So now we have a massive navy to contend with, and contend we shall. Behold!
None of those are useful, so we'll just get the one that gives me... I don't know.
Back from the depths, I see.
But this, these tentacles do a lot more than in the duo fight. Couldn't even see what can't be there. Like, I assume it was one of Charybdis' orbs, but could not see it with the tentacle.
How many ships have fallen in that maw?
You know what? Let's do this.
Dear Uncle Poseidon, this offering of sweet ambrosia is for you. My father must have been so fortunate to have grown up with such a big-hearted and caring brother. May all your seas and land soon know tranquility again.
Never did you find such an extravagance amid our tempestuous times, niece. All I expected you to do was furiously fight, but you have done much more. I move the earth itself, yet you move me.
He had to say tempestuous, didn't he? Because, now I just have, what is it? 10 things I hate about you stuck in my head. Specifically where she's with the guidance counselor and it's like, the other kids have called you tempestuous? Heinous bitch.
But ushered in an age in which Olympus ruled. Now it seems another age is nigh, and I have yet to see a perfect one.
And there has never been a perfect one. None of these are useful.
Alright. What's Hermes offering this eve?
Premium service.
More boozes.
I really thought I got him in time. So yeah, now I'm guessing we can't get the side runes in this.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, it's you! Maybe it's not such a bad thing that I keep showing up on time. You can always count on Strife. That's kind of got a ring to it, right?
If you wish to be dependable, that means not just showing up on time, but making yourself useful in some way. Though I suppose that's probably a step too far.
I can't believe you almost got me thinking there was something wrong with me. And just because I care. But don't worry, I'll make sure something's wrong at least.
Why did you spread him so far out? I slowed down by. Ow.
She never learns.
Yeah, sure, transformant.
Passion strikes at the unlikeliest times, spurring us past the limits that we know. Pray, welcome it as I, and go with all my blessings from the bottom of my heart.
Done.
Okay,
Turn to shadow now.
it seemed about on pace with what we had have done the last time.
Chaos trial done.
One thing I want to check.
Inside, I'm screaming.
Right here. All of these are gettable now. Okay, I don't know if there are any that are still to be unlocked. Can't dash over there. Didn't have enough time to make that.
See
Where
anything
did I get the other two shadows? I didn't. No. Alright, no, I was waiting for it. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. Made some good progress. 20 heat is starting to feel a little too easy, but I'm not going to change that, because, I mean, I could take it up to 24. The difficulty seems to go in tiers of 8, so, but 20 is also the max required for all of these.
Shadow I serve, to shadow I return.
So maybe I'll keep it at 20, and then once we're done with all the testaments, maybe then, if I still think it's too easy, I bump it up. But anyway, gonna end this one here. I'll catch you in the next one.